G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon, our Steam release Passengers series. So, right, last episode we got into some sort of debacle about this, and you know what, I think we scraped through. What I've been able to do is just slightly fix this up, recommission the first platform, and then I've actually put in this little bit at the top as well so they can both swing out. Look, it's not prototypical or reflects real life, but it kind of works. Additionally, I've actually played around with the functionality of this, and I think I need to just change a couple of signals here. These signals here are just in. I don't usually use bidirectional track or track that goes in one piece of track where trains can go in both directions. I don't use that, but I have to use it on this part of the network. So, and I actually tested it with a little passenger train, and it worked. So I'm going to, because I didn't want to attempt it because I'm not good with that particular type of signaling, and I didn't want to attempt it in the episode and then find that we spent the whole episode trying to troubleshoot that, because that would just be pathetic and not good, so, and not entertaining for you guys as well. So yeah, so we're going to get into commissioning a passenger train, and we're going to start to build the brand new Turnabout, and I can talk to you about my little theory on the Turnabout as well. So I'll let you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so now as part of the new turnabouts and the new dugout that's going to go down to our new hub, and we won't put the new hub in this episode, but we might start the dugout. We are going to relocate the depots, the train depots. And so this area here, this is all factory. This area here is kind of going to be the new turnabout. So I need to work out where this is going to be, and I really don't know where is a good spot for this. Let me think about this. Let me think. Ooh, what about here? That could kind of work. I wonder if I have them, because I could have them actually going. That is interesting, isn't it? Yeah, if I did it like this, so you can only do it that way or that way. So what about if I did it going up, so the trains always have to go up? That could be good. Now, one thing I'd like to check is, would one depot work for everything? So if we have a look here, we've got depots for rails. If I put a depot 2 in, here's the second generation depot. We spin it. If I put that in, will that commission everything? So what I'm thinking is, what about if we put it here? If we put him here, actually it's not too bad. Let's just put him here anyway. We can have it going in both directions. Let's do that. That could work. I sort of want it in the middle of this little section, don't I? I think so. I'm actually going to move this line as well, I think. Okay, let's put him there. Happy with that? Right, so he's going to be there. And we want him to only go in one direction for the moment, because they can turn around using various different points. So that would work like that. We've got, let's change this guy into a pre-semaphore. Let's put a pre-semaphore here for one of them. And then I'm going to put a standard in line with these guys, just to say, once you come out of the depot, this is the track you must be on. So I'll do that and that. So that would work. Yeah, that would work. I think that is nice. Okay, so can we commission regular trains from this depot? Let's see. Yes, you can, because there are the other two. And if we look at the cargo, there's all the cargo. So we only need this. And what I want to do is this guy here for passengers, because I could put in the rolling stock and just have heaps of those, but I think I want these guys. And I want to see if I could put maybe 2 together. So let me see about this. If I do this and then I go this, will that work? That would work, that would work, that would work. 581,000. Do we want to try this? How long is that? 80 meters, not too long either. So if I do this, hold shift and do that, that's all passengers. So this guy would take 3 times 24, so that is going to be 96, I believe. So let's try that out. We'll do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to him, can you please, let's see the routes. Yeah, let's start the route again. So we'll do this. So I'm going to say to him, first of all, can you go to this station first, National Park branch, and do a transfer of passengers. I'm not going to do the full because it's just going to allow them just to jump on, and we don't want the train to have to wait for a full load. And then I'm going to say Gwalia East with the nice coverage. Can you also do a transfer there? And this is going to be save as, and this is going to be passenger train 1. Passenger train. Can I do passenger train route 1? Yes, I can fit it. Can I do? Yeah, so I can fit another character. Okay, so that works nicely. Let's just copy those in case we need it again. Unlikely in the short term. Okay, let's see. Now, this is going to be it. Well, it'll be interesting to see if it kind of works. Let's make sure it's all nice. Everything is working quite nicely. All the trains moving around. Guys, just before I release that passenger train, one thing I did do is get rid of that middle track that was causing problems. It was causing the trains to all bunch up. They were basically at that intersection, they were all saying, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. Our new Turnabout will fix that again. So let's see. We're looking for instant errors. We haven't got them at the moment. It is a diesel train, so it doesn't need electrification, which is good. It kind of looks like it could be an electric train. And it looks like it should just be the 2 carriages, but it's actually got the 4. So we are going to, let's jump on this one and have a look. Yeah, shall we follow it? We could take a ride, couldn't we? Let's just follow it. Okay, he's going to turn about up here, so that's pretty good. Let's speed it up and we'll just have a look at this. So he goes round there. These are not the tracks that he'll be on, he's just using those ones. And then he didn't need to take that line, but now he's on his proper one, so we'll come in here and hopefully not get an error when he loads up. So speed 1, we'll see if we get any passengers. Ooh, interesting. So out of these passengers, these guys, I've got a train with a passenger capacity of 100, and he's got 3 people on it. But that at least he's moving through, and it is quite nice to see this little spur line. It's 2 directions, so it goes in both directions. It'll be good to see when we've got multiple trains on there as well. I really look forward to seeing that, and I like that it then joins the main line. Guys, that is probably a first for me and signalling as far as putting a passenger train. I have played the Passengers update before. I helped with the testing with the group that was helping the devs with the testing. So I have played with the Passengers, but I haven't put them on this sort of this main line, and then this section where trains can go in both directions. This train here is about to leave. He hasn't fully unloaded, and now this train's going to manage to get into the station using this little bit of track, and it seems to be working okay. I'll wait till he does a couple of goes in each direction before we celebrate. Let's see, so that's kind of good. 429. Let's see how many passengers have boarded. Not very many. He's got a different 3. So I'm hoping these guys are gonna, and in fact there you go, you get cease interaction there. We get this guy, he's coming out, and then our passenger train there. So let's just see speed 2, and we'll see this just kind of hopefully work. Wait for him to clear. He goes past this one, and then this guy goes out. Fantastic. So it's expensive. It costs us $500,000, and it doesn't seem to have brought us much at the moment. Let's see if any more people get on here. I'm keen to see. What do you got there? Just 1 passenger. That's gonna be really bad if he just has those numbers. Okay, cool. Look at that. Look at this bit here, because he has to go across here. I'm hoping he does that. This is his first time back, isn't it? Yeah, it is, and he will go that way too. So that's going to be nice. There he goes. Please go straight ahead. Yep, he does. So he's not. So he's on his route now. He's set and he's on his route and he's good. Excellent. Also good to see that these guys aren't banking up anymore. They are balancing out with the train quite nicely. So that is all pretty good. I suppose I could put another... Could I do another one? No, he's always waiting. for more stone, so there's no point in putting another truck on if we're always waiting there for more stone. Okay, we've got no trains in here. I'm going to pause the game and we're going to use this 1.7 million to completely ruin this area this episode. Okay, so the way I want to do this is I want to destroy some tracks first. So let me get rid of that and that. There's some points here, and let me get rid of this and this. And I think the best thing to get rid of is about here and here. Okay, so I want to get rid of all this. Hold in the shift key, and then it's all gone. Brilliant. Oh, we made some money. Now, I'm actually going to cut in here, but I'm not going to cut in unless I really need it. So first of all, I need to start to work out how big this needs to be. Now, wood factory, I've got a bit of room for expansion there, so I'm happy to devote a lot of this to this project. But one thing I was thinking of doing is reclaiming some land. So I think what I'll do is just reclaim down here. So let's do this again. So we'll go like this. Let's see how much we're going to get there. It's about, what, 4,000. If I did this, let me see. So if I did that, 10,000. That's all there. That's all there. So what are we looking at? No, we're still in the 1.8s there. So we're still pretty good. Okay, so if we do this, this will kind of get the coastline with us a little bit more. Let me just do this, and just get a little bit more of a natural coastline going along there. In fact, can we do this all the way? We can. Right, there we go. And I think I'll just go like this. Yep. 14,000, then that. Okay, so I want to see now. Let me see about this. Let me get this guy going like. Let's do that. And then this. So this is the outer line. All right. Let's do this here. That is the outer line. Okay, cool. That will work. Can we do that? No, but I'll fix that in just a sec because I know how I want to fix that. So that is nice. So it's a one directional train kind of turnabout, but I want the cutting to be. So let me do the cutting, and let me just do the cutting at 3 wide at the moment. I think. See about this. So if I do this, say here, and I cut into there. Yeah, and I do that. So if I just go like that, and what I want to do is I want to put, because let me get it working in a phase 1 configuration to start with. So let me see if I go right at the middle there. So that is that. Don't even need that to be that wide. It can be too wide. Okay, to get it working, let's do this. So I just want this whole cutting to be quite sort of big. So I'm not explaining myself very well. And let's see. Okay, so we want to go like this. So let's do that. Now I want to see about the next part. So let me do this and say that's the size of it, and it's got to be 2 across. And if I could just do that, and then here, what we want to do is like this, 2 across. So let me do that, and then realize that the train has to go around a corner here. And same thing here. 1.3. So we are cutting down 2 a piece here, so it is costing us a little bit extra. Right, okay, so that'd be quite nice to start with. Right, so what we'll do is we'll do this, and then we'll go like that, and then for all the way round and all the way down. Okay, so this is getting there, and we can actually come out here. Now this one here is actually where we need it to be, so it's going to be like that and that. Okay, and then this part would be like that. So a train would just go in one direction in this one. Okay, yep, the trains would come around here. Let's fix this up now. We may as well do it now anyway. So let's get rid of it from, say, here, and everything's gone. And we also start this here. That works. Then this part has to come down to kind of form that. And now all we need to do is follow this along. Yep. 2 clicks there, should have been 1. Follow that along and take this bit off. Okay, so that kind of works. Now just getting this functional, so we need to just get in and out to here. And what I want to do is the cutting situation again. So let's do it. We want this to be here, and it's going to be a double cutting. So let me try this. Double cutting is going to be 4 across, isn't it? It is. And then we just get rid of a little bit here. Right. So these guys, so now what we do with the track, so this is going to be the track up to the hub, track up to the hub, and then track up to the hub is going to be track up to the hub. Brilliant. Okay, good. So there is where the new track is going to be, and this would line up with this. Yep. And then this needs to be around here. Okay, cool. So trains will come around here. Here's where they need to get to. And what we'll do is I'm going to get rid of this depot. Oh, hang on. I can't remove that because there's a train in there. I wonder if I can... Have I got room at that station? I do. Oh, 2 trains at that one. Can I send it to depot? No. Can I release them both? I can, but they won't be able to get out. But they might be able to get to their first station. So if I do that, unpause it, I'm hoping the train will come out, go to its first station, then not be able to get anywhere. Let's see about this. These ones can't really get anywhere, can they? Let me just see if that's... He's out. I just want them to get out of there. He can't. Okay, right. So I need to connect up the lines before I can delete that. Okay, that is a bit odd actually. If we pause the game and just get rid of, say, that, and then everything else. And now let's terraform this, and we will get the hill going here because we just want this to kind of work a bit. So we drop down, we do the 4, and we go, right, here's the double hill. And I don't know if I can connect these rails up. I can. Brilliant. It's not 1 voxel across, so it was fine. And 1 more, and there we go. Perfect. Right, so they're gone. And in fact, if I just signal this up, we now have functionality. We haven't put in my new little secret weapon, which I'll show you, and hopefully we get to it in this. We will get to it in this episode. Okay, so let's use these semaphores, and we're going to say yes, please, but then standard, and then round here it's 1 direction. So we'll say please only go that way, and over here there's a decision to be made. So there we go. Yeah. Okay, over here decision to be made. Semaphore straight afterwards. Decision to be made in this direction going into the turnabout, but leading out of the turnabout is just a standard block. I'm also going to put another block here and another block here in the middle. I'm going to put a standard block there, and while I've got the pre, I'll go pre before the exit and pre here before going into the intersection. But then we go back to standard semaphore straight as you come out, halfway down, and then as you come around the bend, yes please, and 1 in the middle here. Okay, if I unpause, we should have, yep, all the trains should be moving now, and in fact this new train should start to move shortly. This one here, it does. And in fact, if it's doing that, this train actually is the test train that I had for that other line. So what I might do is I'm just going to say for this guy, center depot, because he can't do anything. This is that was the stone train, by the way, the research stone train. So your center depot, and this one is center depot. There we go, and you guys will both just do that. So that's perfect. Okay, oh god, business is going bankrupt. Well, once we've got this train infrastructure in a bit more, we should be right to do a few things. Now, what we want to say, right, is any trains that are turning, so here we go, any trains that are turning left are now going to have their own dedicated lane. But what I didn't realize is the cutouts is what's going to cost. So let's see if we can do this and how expensive. I think I need 2 more. That's not too bad because it's a grade, but this is the part that's going to cost. Now 57, that's not too bad as well. Okay, in that case, let's do it up here because this separates them quite a bit. 88,000. Oh, that's right at that point anyway. So what we'll do is that after that hill, we'll say, right, any train here after they've come off the incline or down the incline, they're now on their own track. And they will go back through here. And the way I'll do this is I'll say that's gone. Right? And now what's happening is there's a decision there because you've got to wait to see if a train is going up ahead, is approaching that point. But we've now got matching. So if I grab this, grab the signaling, and I do a standard block semaphore, and I go here and here, and let's do there just to make them all the same. But here I want to say block and semaphore just before the decision gets made. So this is good because what it does is any trains that need to come around here, it also means this train can't get across. So I need to send this guy back to the thingo, to depot for the moment, get him out of there, go back to my train signaling, my train pause, yep, and now what I need to do is make sure that trains coming around here might have to turn around, so they need to be able to go in both directions. So what we need is this. Let's get the train out of there first. There we go. It's going to have to be that. Oh god, okay, that's better. So now it's pretty good. Now we've got the trains that can, just looks a bit untidy actually. It does look a bit untidy. I'm going to get rid of this one. It kind of works, but at least now we've got the dedicated turning lane, so anyone, and it means that trains can bunch up here, and that trains turning left won't hold up trains that are coming in here and turning right and want to go right with their signaling. And I want to do exactly the same thing over here as well. So we're down at grade here, so this is kind of good. But any trains that need to do a turn, yeah, any trains that need to go left. So I need to have another line here. Do this. Right, so any trains that are coming from this side and need to go around the turnabout and head back to the hub will take this lane, but other trains who need to go this way can just keep their speed going. I think that's exactly what I need to do. Do I need trains? I should be able to get rid of this. Yeah, I think it's fine. And if I get the signaling, let me just check the signaling. So we do a standard, hang on, you have no decision to make there. And you don't either. And you're all heading one way. But at this point you do. Yep. But at that point you don't anymore. At this point it's just a block signal, so these guys can run really close together. Over here it is decision because is the point clear, but then once you get out of it, it's straight into it. So we'll put one there and one before the turn. We'll get rid of the middle one. Right, business going bankrupt. That means we're on speed 1. We'll put ourselves on speed 1 anyway. But let's just watch this all kind of work out now. Ooh, these guys, look at that. Trains touching. Ah, yes. The trains are kissing. Right, we have to fix that. Alright. Let me just put this guy back into here for the moment. And everyone's going, and now this guy is going to be released. And you can be released as well. So you're out and you're out. And now we get to see, let's just watch these guys move around here. The idea is for the trains to be fairly close to each other and keep moving. That is quite a fast train, that one there. How many passengers you got on there? Still only 3. Look at those buses all together. That is a huge problem in the game, by the way. That's something you really need to fix. The buses are all just bunching up. We'll have to fix that, I think. Oh, let's go here. I tell you what we'll do. Let's go to Fleet Manager, and we know that where is our new? Have we got a? Oh, we're having some frame rate issues. We're having a little few frame rate issues there. Yep. Go to Fleet Manager. Go to here, and I want to go routes, and I basically want to grab all of the buses. And I want to send all of the buses back to here. Okay, we go here, and let's see, what's this car? 64. That's because of the train. That's because this train was waiting. That train was the one that was, I think, kissing noses with the other one. Okay, so we got these guys. So speed 1, and what I want to do is, let's see, we've got a bit of money here. How much is it going to cost to buy a few of these? So if we go 100,000, so let's go, so it's got 2, 3, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's 8 buses now, and we get rid of this one, get rid of this one, get rid of this one, cancel that, get rid of this, get rid of all of the older buses, and we should have 8 of these guys. Now, if the roads were really busy, this would be quite good to get rid of all this, but it's not going to make that much of a difference now. I wonder if I keep 4 of the other buses. Just, yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's go speed 3, and we want to release, let's do these buses first. So we go 1, and he's off. And so this is what I was showing, I think, in episode 1, that you want to just wait before releasing these guys until there's a little bit of gap in between them. Because the buses need to be separated, obviously, though we've got a bit of a backlog of people, so... yeah. And... yeah, there needs to be some mechanic that keeps those buses separated. Furniture now available, so we'll have to look at what's available and see about those things. I'm going to leave these 4 buses out as well because they'll generate money. And 2 to go. And while we're there, let's go and pay off some of the debts. Repay 975, and so we have the ability to borrow. Yeah, so we really just don't have any collateral in there. So, okay, right. Let's see. Have we got kissing trains again? Oh God, no, we don't. We do not have kissing trains. Now, what would stop that? I'll tell you what would stop that. I think what would stop that is a pre-semaphore here. It would say don't go into the intersection. And then this one as well needs to be just that, right? So I'd say don't go into the intersection unless it's clear. This one, don't go into the intersection unless it's clear. Over here, we're already in the intersection, but over here, we're saying these guys are coming in. So let's do, so this one is going this way, this one is going this way, but we've got the pre's going in. So it's basically saying don't enter the intersection unless the intersection is clear. And I'm going to change those both to blocks, but I don't know if they're required. Speed 1. So I think we wouldn't get the kissing train situation again because of this signal change. Let's see about that. Yep. Yeah, I think it wouldn't happen again now. $286 dollars, which is not very much. So these buses are bunched up again. Buses are bunched. Buses are bunched. That's a bit of a shame. It probably doesn't help that I've got one route. Let's see how much it makes now. 286. Ooh, hang on. They look like they hit each other, but they didn't. Wood planks? No, we're good. Right, so we're excellent. This is good now. Everything is running beautifully, and I like the dedicated lines. If you're heading here and going straight up ahead, you'll take this outer line. Means that other trains can come down here and get into that. And of course, anyone down here that needs to turn right stays in this lane and does so, but anyone that needs to... So if you're going there, so what about if you're going from here to there? You need that one. Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, this turnabout is going to be good. I think it'll stop people from, it'll stop the trains from bunching up, and we'll be able to watch everything and make it nice. We're also going to put our very first passenger train into here. So this is going to be interesting because I think I'm going to put it right in this reservation just here. In fact, let me just put a train right, sorry, some rail here and some rail here to stop things from growing, and I think that's going to be a great spot to put things. In fact, we probably could put it here. That would be good. Oh, that's a good little spot, isn't it? Where is the pickups for this? Just wondering, is anything, nothing, we haven't got anything done there at the moment. Geez, that's probably a good spot to put the rail in here then, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, let's do this. Wasting money to put those in, but yeah, we could get the train to come in here and just cut this off and have it on both sides, but that is a really good spot. In fact, I could do it down a grade as well. Well, I don't need to, but I'd need to drop it down probably here and then down there, because that's... No, I'll just build it up. I'll have the train sitting up, I think. Yeah, the station can set up on this one. That could be really good. And then we can have trains that can go from here to here, pick up passengers, use the main line, and they could possibly stop in here at a station, but then they'll come around to here and stop into here. So we've got 2 more stops that we can build on the passenger main line so far, and that's without putting passengers into this, because this will be the next one. And to do that, I think the best place in here could be right into here. If we use that Mark II station, we might find that we can get passengers straight into there, because they can come around here, straight into there, then go straight back onto the main line, and that could be really good. We can run those intercity trains, and I can split this one as well. I don't think he's not designed to have that many, but probably should have just had 2. He's got no traffic at all. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a good episode, this one. We've certainly got things happening in the series. Yes, we'll get the other resources soon. Copper is on the radar. What else? Copper, and there's another one. Copper, let me go to the research thing and we'll have a look. Copper and sand with glass. So yeah, in fact, sand and glass is going to be probably ahead on the radar. Next project though is to keep the cutting going all the way down, get rid of the depot. Is anything in that depot? We're going to get rid of that anyway. Let's delete it now. And and 19,000 back. Thank you very much. Not very much, but we'll get the cutting done, and I'm going to put an absolutely huge hub station in here, and we'll do the freight station with the extra decorations on it. So this Mark II freight station. So we'll do that. So there's a Mark II there, and Mark I freight station. Maybe it was just, no, it was a Mark 1. But we'll put the Mark II, I think it's got cranes on it as well, so we'll definitely put that in there. Don't forget to leave a comment, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you're playing along, good luck, and I hope it's going well. And I will see you on the next episode of Voxel Tycoon and our Steam release with Passengers. Cheers, guys.